Hello Libra, thank you so much for joining me for the March of 2022 tarot reading with Animal Totem. I'm Vickie Verlie and I can be found at vickieverlie.com or Rock and Roll Prophetess on YouTube. Don't be fooled by imposters. Make sure you look where you're at if you're taken to another website. This is going to be the reading for Libra Sun Sign, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. And we're going to be using for the main portion of the reading, the first part, the Tarot of the Nile by Debray. So you can check that out if you're interested. And then I'm so excited to announce that the new Rock and Roll Tarot deck 3rd edition is out. So we're going to be using that as the second part. I just have to fan them out and show how cool they look fanned out because I have the borderless backs. I made another video all about this deck. If you want to check that out, you can find that link in the description. And then we're going to do an Animal Totem card for you from my Beast Mistress Animal Oracle decks. If you are a level 2 Patreon supporter, there's going to be an additional cards pulled from the Lustrous Tarot, also a deck by Debray. So if you're interested, you can check that out as well. Okay, I want to pull out the astrology wheel just for a minute because this is a big month because we're having the Aries Ingress. So the Aries Ingress is the very first sign of the zodiac, and that is the astrological new year. So when the sun moves from Pisces into Aries, not only is it the astrological new year, but it kicks off a new season. And you are also, because it's called the cardinal ingress. So you are also a cardinal sign. The 4 cardinal signs, the cardinal cross consists of Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So every time that the sun moves into a cardinal sign, we change season and there's a big shift in the collective. So you being a Libra, you're definitely affected by this. Well, everybody is, but you know, I feel like the cardinal signs might be affected just a little bit more, okay? So it's an astrological new year. It's a time of new beginning. It's a time to plant your seeds. And many times you'll plant your seeds now, and then they'll be harvested by the time we get over to the Libra Ingress in the fall in the northern hemisphere, because that's the opposite sign, you know. So it's a time to plant our seeds. It's a big shift in the collective, and everyone feels it. Everybody does, you know. So it's a big time for new beginnings, and we're turning the corner into a new vibration. I am offering those Aries Ingress readings. I do offer them every year. They're really popular. People are ordering them already. If you do want to get in on that, you do have till the end of March to get in on that. And I also am having a painting class too, which you don't need to be a painter to participate in, but it's like spiritual growth and getting clear about what you want to manifest in the new year. I did it last year and people liked it, so check that out also if you're interested. I'm going to get your 10-card Celtic cross laid out, and then we're going to talk about this before we move on to the next phase of the reading. Okay, so here's your 10-card Celtic cross with the Tarot of the Nile. You know, the Queen of Wands was the very first card out. Now, there's no gender in these readings, so I want to make that clear. So these different people are court cards that are showing up. This is representing as a female, but it may not be a female. The Queen of Rods, however, is fire sign energy. So this could be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius, or it could simply mean that, you know, we're talking about that Aries Ingress. We're talking about the time of fire. Now you have a couple things going on here. You do have a 10 of Swords, and this has been out a lot too, this 6 of Swords. So it feels like maybe you've just reached your point. You know, you're just like, I've had enough, I'm walking away. And it's, you know, it takes a lot for a Libra to really reach the breaking point, because Libras, you guys are just, you know, you want to be nice, you try to be nice to people, you try to patch things up, you want that Libra balance, you want things in harmony and balance, but you may be saying, 10, you know, I'm done. I've reached my breaking point. I'm going in another direction. Because you have been dealing with some struggle here. You have the 7 of Rods. But don't worry, because things are definitely looking up. And I want to jump just to the end for a second, because you end up here in this 2 of Rods. So whatever you've gone through here, you end up in the 2 of Rods. You end up seeing the direction that you're meant to go in. You end up knowing where you're supposed to be in life. This is showing you what you don't want, so therefore you know what you do want. And it does look like you're coming along with this water sign energy, maybe a traveling companion or somebody that you'll be, you know, moving along with. Because the 2 is a card of partnerships too. So very likely could be partnering with the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is water sign energy, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Another thing that I want to mention is we will be in the sign of Pisces for the first few weeks until we hit that 20th and that Aries Ingress. Another thing that's going on this month is we're going to have a new moon in Pisces, and that's occurring right away on the 2nd. We have this 2 energy, and it's looking right over here. So that new moon on the 2nd could also be a very powerful time for our Libras. You have the 4 of Cups and the Page of Cups. So there's offers coming. Both have this extended cup and this offer coming to you or toward you. Could be an actual offer in the physical world, because this Knight of Cups is also extending that cup. Could be an offer of love, but could be an offer of money too, or something. I feel a lot of you are done with your job. They're just like, I'm done with this job, I'm going to move on. Some of you, it could be, I'm done with this relationship, I'm moving on. But it feels more like it's some kind of job thing for a lot of you. So you have somewhere to go. You see where to go, and then it's reciprocated. There's people that are making offers, or talks or negotiation, or things are happening and going on. You do have the Justice card down here. So justice will be done for those of you who may be in a legal battle or dealing with some legal things. Maybe that's what you're struggling with. It's going to be different for everyone, of course. But justice is also karmatic justice. So whatever you've gone through, it's all for your own spiritual growth, and it's all to align you with this 2 of Rods to get you going in that direction of where you really want to be. You also have the 4 of Pentacles here. So, and it's interesting on this card, it's a little different. Because in the traditional tarot, he's really holding on to those coins. But in this case, he's holding on to 2, but he's like, okay, I'm going to give up 2. He's like putting 2 out there, It's like, well, I've got these 2, but maybe I can invest 2 and give this a try. Maybe I can venture out of my comfort zone a little bit and give a new situation or a new thing a try. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to get a drink of water. Then we're going to go over to the Rock and Roll Tarot deck. I just got to fan it out again because it looks so cool like that. I love it. I love the size. I love everything about it. I'm so happy with how this came out. And you can get a copy if you like. It's much less expensive, too, for those of you who, I know the other one was high, but it was high to manufacture, Okay, so let's go ahead now. Libra, you are an air sign. Libras are air. So there's 3 cards that will represent the air sign people, and that would be the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, or the King of Swords. So whichever one shows up first, we're going to start laying out cards, we're going to find you, and then we're going to see the cards that are surrounding you in this second portion of the reading here. So let's see what we come up with here. Okay, so Libra, Libra, Libra. I want to do the name game. Libra, Libra, Bo Bibra, Fanana, Fana, Fo Fibra, me, my, Mo Libra, Libra. Let's do Libra. Libra, Libra, Bo Bibra. Okay, where are you here? I'm going to put them all in the upright position so you can read them. I'm really happy, even though these are smaller, I think it's really cool. There you are. Oh, both King and Queen are showing up together. Alright. So we're going to do one more row below you, and then we will take a look. What I'm going to do is just zoom in slightly so you can see a little better. Let's move in a little bit better, because these cards are smaller. Okay, so either one of these could represent you. I like that the 2 of you are together, and I like after we just said that you're not going to be moving forward alone, you're going to be moving forward in a partnership. Well, the King and Queen is each other's match. So whichever one you identify with, you're finding your true match. And there's a third part to this. There's a third component that I want to say. And look, you have the 2 of Rods again. You got it twice. And it shows right above here. So it's definitely a time of partnerships. Let me write that down. Partnerships. I don't know what I want to say about it yet, but I just want to make a note that we want to talk about the partnerships. Partnerships are really strong. And there's also a third component here, and that is in the King of Rods. So that talks about the fire sign energy again, of the Leo, the Aries, or the Sag. You have those in the beginning, too. You had the Queen of Rods. Now you've got the King of Rods. For some of you, it might be you're in a couple, and this is just another couple that you really get along with. Maybe some person from work, and there's partner, and you guys, you all jam. It's nice. You get along well, and it's cool and everything. But it can be, it looks like down here sure looks like a lot of money stuff brewing. So you may be hooking up with some people that this is going to be some kind of big, structure standing out to me. You've got money over here, world. You've got the page of pentacles. And then you've got the moon sign too, the moon card. The new moon is going to be here on February 2nd. So there's that 2 again. February 2nd, new moon in Pisces. We talked about that earlier too. That's going to be really powerful for you guys. And then, but we also have a full moon in the sign of Virgo. And that's occurring on the 18th, just 2 days before the Aries Ingress. So that 18th through the 20th is going to be powerful for a lot of people too. Especially you Libras, because chances are you may have a couple planets in Virgo. You'll often have a couple planets in your neighboring sign. That's not unusual. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Old Tom Jones song coming through from the guides. Anyways, over to here. Yeah, you're leaving this heartbreak behind, and you're looking in a direction that's best for you. The Magician is, what are you doing that's best for you? 9 of Cups is here also. That is the wish card. So it does say that there are wishes coming true. And oops, I just dropped my ring. But, when I was talking earlier about justice, sometimes it could be karmatic justice. Well, you do have this Judgment card here. And the Judgment card absolutely talks about karmatic cycles that have been completed, that you've paid your karmic debt, and you're ready to rise up and move to the next level. Also, you're showing up as a king, and you're dealing with the kings. So you're not dealing with children here. You're not playing childish games. You're dealing with adults. You're ready to take your place of power here. You're ready to take your place of power here and really move forward and create your reality. Okay, let me go ahead and get our animal totem. Quick reminder, I do have the Aries Ingress reading for a limited time, so this is your last chance to get in on that. Secondly, I have, of course, my books and decks and everything, but I also have that Aries painting class, if you're interested in that. And, of course, this new awesome rock and roll tarot deck. All right, let's get the animal totem for our Libra friends. Rock and roll tarot deck. I like that. Libra, Bobibra, banana, fana, fever, goldfish. Oh, nice. Goldfish is a bit of luck. It's prosperity. It's abundance. Goldfish is a very, very good symbol for you. Luck, serenity, prosperity, wealth. Fluid imagination, losing track of time, celestial connections, altered states, omens of auspicious developments. Yes, you're having the omens of auspicious developments for sure. Yeah, you're setting on a new path here this time at this Aries Ingress. We all are. It's a major turning point. But it sure looks like you're really walking into your future, and you really see your future path because you have this 2 of rods. And again, that brings in the energy of the partnership. Okay, speaking of music, because I'm singing a little bit, the guides always come through with music, but I am a musician, way before anything. I've been playing music for decades, and I am releasing my first solo album coming up. But before that, I have 2 singles. One is out already. If you're seeing this video, it's out already, and that is called The Traces of Angels. And then I'm going to have another single coming out on March 15th, and then the album will debut in April. But I wanted to play you out with a little bit of The Traces of Angel. And if you do like my music, please do add me to your artist list or your favorite songs on whatever platform you use, whether it's Apple Music, Spotify, or any others. It'll be available on everything. And, add it to playlists and stuff because it really does help me. This is music to paint by, or music to be creative by, or just music to listen to. It's New Age, completely instrumental. Thank you for all your support, for liking and sharing and commenting and subscribing. Don't forget about the Aries Ingress reading. Here comes some Traces of Angel to play you out. Have the best month ever. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Till next time.